house. Reigning since 1977. What the fuck? Let's get it, man.
I ain't got time to sit up here and fight your ass, nigga. I called the police and press charges.
20 spinning, JBL knocking, baller blocking, clown walking, but
What if I started my own tow company? You know what I mean? Just make some money, because those guys fucking make a lot of money. Then I was trying to think of like Phoenix-based names, and I was like Camelback, Camel Toe.
I'm fresher than Febreze, cooler than Billy D, the O-M-E like Jet Li.
Like my crazy Uncle Abdullah. There's a reason I call him Crazy Uncle Abdullah. It's because he's a Muslim, but he loves Christmas. Like seriously, it doesn't even matter what time of year it is, he's always singing Christmas songs, but he'll just change the lyrics. Because last time I was over there, he was like, "'Tis the season to praise Allah, fa la 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 la."
If you're pro-life, that's fine. I don't judge, but I know one place that might change your mind. That's Walmart.
I can't wrap my mind around like being with a girl who got her real hair. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what's going on with you guys? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We got a lot of good comedians. We got Sincere in the house. Have you guys ever seen Sincere before? They don't. Sincere, we're gonna have to harpoon some of these people, electric shock. I don't know what we're gonna have to do. This is so sad. Y'all act like y'all here to see a business seminar or something.
Buy them all a drink. Buy everybody a drink.
Buy everybody a drink? Have you seen my paycheck? Have you looked at my check account? Shoot. That's why I said I want to host tonight. I couldn't even afford the $5 to get into this place. No. No. You guys just do not know. Where's all my daters out there?
Daters.
Just poor Bobby. Wow. Ain't nobody looking for love in 2014? Y'all ain't looking for nothing. Y'all can't even find laughter within your bones. Come on. Oh my gosh. So there's no daters out there whatsoever. We got couples? Okay, well, at least we got some couples. That's a good thing. Let me tell you guys. I used to consider myself an equal opportunity dater. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Until I realized that, you know what? I have never dated a black guy. Never. Oh, there's somebody alive in the back. I've never dated a black. But you know what? It ain't because I don't love my brothers, because I do.
Whatever.
I do.
Whatever.
I got love for you. You know I do. I got love for you. Yes, I do. Free and clear after the show. Yeah, maybe get a little bit more energy in you. I do love my brothers, but let me tell you guys, I've never dated one because the simple reason is, y'all, I have a serious fear of snakes. I am not lying when I say that. I have a serious fear of snakes. But let me tell you, because this right here, this is an apartment, okay? This is a 1-bedroom apartment. A tight 1-bedroom apartment. And I'm not trying to knock out any walls. I ain't trying to do no remodeling no time soon. So I will not get with any of the brothers. Not only that, when you date a brother, there's eventually going to come a time when they're going to want you to get down on your knees. You know where I'm going with this, right? Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Get down on your knees. And I'm telling you right now, I am not trying to be knighted by no mandingo. I don't want it all over me, then they want to put it all up in your hair, and I'm like, no, we can't do that. So brothers, I love you, Sincere, from arm's length away. I know, it's sad, isn't it? Maybe one day, I need to be persuaded. Like we need to persuade this crowd to have some energy. You guys are so sad. Do 2 light skin counts. Where are my light skin brothers? You're light skin? Aren't you white? He's light skin? Lighter shade of brown. Lighter shade of brown. By the way, I think we need some music. We gotta pump it up a little bit in here. Let's get a little music going. We got anybody in there want to dance? Anybody dancers in here?
Yeah, I'm white.
Oh, one minute you just said you were a light-skinned brother. Now you're white when it comes to dancing.
Well, I'm white when I dance. I don't dance.
Oh my God, this is horrible. Okay, can I have my list? Can I have my list for a second? I don't know. Are you gonna bring the thunder? Because you see what you're working with here, right?
You call me fat?
No, I'm just saying, are you gonna bring the thunder? Because I'm not calling you fat, I'm just saying you're gonna bring the thunder. When did thunder be the code word for fat? I just said you're gonna bring the thunder.
I will do my best.
Okay, you guys ready for your first comedian? No. I want you to show love. I want you to be enthused. This is a Saturday night. You're here at Nacho Mama. You spent $5. Show me that you want your money's worth. Yes! I don't know. I still am skeptical about bringing you up here. But they say they want you. Put your hands together if you can muster up the strength. Come on now. Show some love for Dave Teasing. Come on, people. Keep it going.
Wiggle like you're trying to make your spot off. Had to think I wanna smash him out.
Hello! That's about as excited as I get, I'm sorry. I watch Thundercats, I don't bring the thunder. How you guys doing tonight? Doing well? Doing good? Whatever you're supposed to say there? Oh, I have a AAA card. Anyone else have AAA? Woo! There we go. I work there. But I've been working there for a long time, and I was like, what if I started my own tow company? You know what I mean? Just make some money, because those guys fucking make a lot of money. Then I was trying to think of like Phoenix-based names, and I was like, Camelback, Camel Toe, Camel Toe. We'll dig you out of any situation. Sorry, that was a new joke. Thank you for laughing. I have low self-esteem. Anyone on Facebook? Woo! It's like saying, do you have a television? Have you seen a computer? You remember when you started Facebook? You're like, I don't even have any friends. It's not like MySpace where you start off with one friend. You just have to start clicking. And you start off, as always, with like friends you work with, your immediate friends, then friends from high school. You don't have to work, but I'm sure you had friends from high school. And the next thing you know, you have like 3,000 friends. And you're like, I don't need all these friends. I don't need all these friends. You just start deleting people. As you're going through, you get to that one, she's like, oh, my boyfriend broke up with me and I wrecked my car. Oh, FML. And I like it. That's the only reason they're my friend on Facebook, so I can like their shit, because it makes me feel better. It's the truth. In fact, I think there should be a like that you like button. I like that. Well, fucking like that you like that, bro. I like that you like that I like that. It just has to stop at like 5 because I play Angry Birds and I don't want shit to go down. Oh, that'd be great. You know, I do have a problem with Facebook pictures though. The ones I have a problem with are all the Prego pictures. I don't want to see your stomach. I have a fat stomach. I don't put that shit on Facebook. I mean, I did it to myself, but I'm not the one that fucking knocked you up. So put that shit on the shirt, not extra clingy one, just put it away. In fact, I think I'm gonna start a fucking calendar. It's gonna be called Sympathy Way. There'll be a bunch of dudes like me, like this. And there'll be that one, they're always like this, like right there next to it. You know, I wrote that joke until my little brother just had his baby and he had that same fucking picture. Yeah. It's great. Anyone watch the Muppets?
Yes.
The Muppets?
Oh yeah.
You ever wonder how Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy hooked up in the first place?
Nope. Okay.
Nope? Well, you are gonna think about it now. I was wondering because Kermit seems like such a cool ass dude. And Miss Piggy is a total bitch. I'm talking like cunt status, like Rachel Ray. You know what I mean? Like, it's up there with just horrible people. I don't think, you ever think that when they get home though, it's not the same way it is anymore? You think when they get home, and like, the roles change? I mean, he like hog ties her up, he's like, I'm gonna put my tadpoles all over your face. I wonder. Those are the things that I think about. Or, you ever think how cool it would be to have like a specialized piñata company? Where all you do is just do like horrible dictator piñatas. It's called Whack-A-Dick-Tater. You know what I mean? Can you guys think about it now? They'd be like, we need 3 Hitlers for the Goldstein bar mitzvah. You know what I mean? Well, that joke usually does way better. Thank you. They went down like Richie Valens. Too soon? Too soon? Thank you, I appreciate it. I drank too much, so I have to actually look at my list. Oh yeah. So, she was talking about daters earlier, and I broke down the other day, and I started out, you know, like you always get that random email out of somewhere, and you're like, Match.com, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. I went through and answered every question. I'm talking honest, answered every question, took me like an hour. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go outside, have a cigarette, come back, see who wants to love me. I come back, and I'm all right, email from Match.com, let's see what it says. And it says, thank you for taking your time and filling out the survey. We have this really expensive algorithm. Really expensive algorithm. And it goes through and it picks the best match. We didn't find anyone for you. No one. Match.com pretty much said, it's not you, it's us, and all 20 million members. Now, I'm not gay, but like they didn't even give me the option. They're like, this guy's also lonely. You might want to check him out. No, didn't work that way. All right. Have you guys seen my band? It's called PD File and the Camp Counselors. You ever wonder what happened to Winnie the Pooh? You know what I mean? Winnie the Pooh. I saw it the other day. It was one of those like Cartoon Networks, Where Are They Now? Winnie the Pooh is now, he moved from honey to heroin. Piglet is now Paula. We didn't see that one coming. Turns out, Rabbit was addicted to meth the whole time. That's why he was such a dick. And ironically, I also saw Christopher Robin, not on that show, it was on To Catch a Predator, and he looks just like Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. I'm gonna go end with this one, guys. You remember those commercials that were back in the day? Like you see the drug commercials, it was always the old one. It was like, the dad comes in and catches the kid doing weed, smoking weed, and he's just all, what are you doing? He's all, I learned it from watching you. One, why are you rolling joints in the house? Why are you rolling joints in your room, in your house when your dad's home? But I think commercials have gotten better. My favorite one is the one where this girl, she's at a party, and next thing you know, she runs in the bathroom and she's like, ooh, and it's just pictures of like trophies and family, you know, and shit like that, and I'm all, one, she's doing the wrong drugs. Doing the wrong drugs totally. And two, she's doing drugs for the wrong reason. When I did drugs, and I drank a lot, it wasn't to forget the good shit. It was to forget the bad shit that happened. You know what I mean? You know, like, I had an awesome day, let's get fucked up. It was like, this day sucked, I'm gonna get fucking pickled. You know what I mean? I think it should have gone something like this. It's like she runs in the bathroom and she throws up, it's like, ooh, and it's like a little picture of like her dad saying, I don't love you anymore. You know what I mean? Or like, ooh, it's that fucking time she fell in front of everyone at graduation. Or like, ooh, it's that weekend with Uncle Bob she can't talk about anymore. That's the stuff you should be throwing up. Well, my name is Dave Deasy. Thank you guys so much for your time. Have a great night.
Circulating, yeah, sister know about circulating. Shoot, we gotta keep it circulating. We're gonna keep it going tonight. We got some drink specials, we got food specials if you guys are hungry. And make sure you guys take care of the bartender. He's hustling back there, she's hustling, they're working their butts off for us, so tip them nicely. Money, yes. All right, this next comedian coming to the stage is a really cool guy, and he's got a good set for you guys. So if you've never seen him before, you're in for a real treat. Put your hands together for Ali Musa.
Give it up one more time for Danielle Williams, everyone. I was scared for a second. She was about to go off on you guys. She was about to go hood as hell in here. Be the first time a comedian, a host attacked a crowd. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, comedy's hard though. It really is. You know, not all the shows can go like you've planned it in your head. Because like writing material is difficult. But like sometimes life will actually just write jokes for me. It makes it super easy. Now here's a good example. Like I was at the Arizona Mills and I saw this really fat lady wearing one of those shirts that say pink. That is not the funny part. The bottom part of the P was smushed right in between her boob and belly like this, and then it looked like it said oink. Holy shit, that is ironic. So I've been trying to get in shape lately, so I've been doing that whole insanity workout program. You guys heard of that? Yeah, the one where you jump up and down in your living room like a fucking asshole. Yeah, see, like I've had a bright idea though, so I've been doing it naked lately. I'm being dead serious. You know how much fucking laundry I have to do? Like you sweat like Bobby Johnson getting followed by the Tempe police. Like, so like I came home the other day and I realized you can see right through my blinds, no matter how well I close them. So here I am like an asshole naked doing shit like this. No wonder my neighbors don't talk to me. Like, stay the fuck away from that guy. So I've been trying to quit drinking lately, and it's not because I have a problem. It's like all my friends are drunken assholes and they ruin the night for everyone. Like we were out drinking recently and my friend got so drunk, he was getting kicked out of places. And his girlfriend was there and she was screaming at him the whole time. She kept saying, "Why do you have to be so childish? You're so goddamn childish." I was thinking to myself, childish? What the hell kind of children do you hang around? Like I've been around some badly behaved kids, but I've never seen a child get blackout drunk and try to fight the manager at Jimmy John's. I guess it depends on how you raise your kids. Seen some kids in Mesa, that's a normal afternoon. Okay, wow, there's a lot of people from Mesa here, sorry. I'm from Tucson, so what the fuck do I know, you know? Wow, I guess you guys like Tucson too. So here's a tip for you guys. It works for me all the time. Like anytime I'm in an argument, I can never lose because no matter what it's about, politics, sports, religion, just in the middle of the argument, I'll just stop and yell, "Well, you can die for your country, but I'm gonna live for mine." All right. All right, delayed reaction, nice. So anyone else here feel bad when they kill cockroaches? Am I the only one? Well, no, just look at it in their perspective. Have some fucking empathy, because, like, I was gonna kill this roach the other day, and it was on my lamp, and it jumped off. So I was like, that's like a 30-story drop. And as it lands on the carpet, I'm stomping it. I had to step on it 3 or 4 times, but it's indenting into the carpet. So its wings all fucked up, and it's limping into the kitchen. I grab the broom, I'm hitting it with the broom, it's crawling up the bristles, falls down, I corner it. I'm about to kill it, but I don't. Because think about that. That's like Indiana Jones making it past all the booby traps, past the arrows, through the trap door, and the boulder just fucking kills him. It's fucked up. So, you know, like, I'm half Middle Eastern, and I've been hanging out with my dad's side of the family lately. They're pretty crazy, like my crazy Uncle Abdullah. There's a reason I call him Crazy Uncle Abdullah. It's because he's Muslim, but he loves Christmas. Like seriously, it doesn't even matter what time of year it is, he's always singing Christmas songs, but he'll just change the lyrics. Because last time I was over there, he was like, "'Tis the season to praise Allah, fa la 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 la." Pretty sure that's not the way that song goes. And you know, like being half Middle Eastern, I'll occasionally deal with racism, but like, not the racism you'd think, because I realize I look Mexican more than anything else. Yeah, big surprise, police notice that more than anyone else. So like I'll get racially profiled and pulled over because they think I'm Mexican. Then they see I'm Middle Eastern, they want to call Homeland Security on my ass instead. Like, you know you're in a fucked up situation when the better option is just to pretend like you're an illegal alien? Like, no, I swear to God, officer, that's a typo on my license. My last name is Munoz. Ali is just short for Alejandro, I swear to God. And then I'll deal with like more direct racism. I was hitting on this chick at the bar in Scottsdale, and she just cuts me off mid-set and starts squinting her eyes staring at me, and she says, "What ethnicity are you? Like, what race?" And I told her I'm Libyan. You know the country Libya in North Africa? And then she says, "Oh, like Afghanistan?" I'm like, "No, it's not like Afghanistan at all." And then she says, "Well, they're pretty much the same thing, right?" I'm thinking, well, considering they're in 2 different fucking continents, no. And she goes, well, it's okay, you look fine. I could hardly even tell. I'm thinking, why? Because I don't have a turban and a big-ass beard? And then she actually said this, she goes, no, it's okay. As a matter of fact, I'd even get on a plane with you. So I stabbed her with a box cutter. Bitch wants to be racist? Give her a reason. And you know, speaking of Muslims and box cutters, I was watching CBS World News the other day, and they were talking about the new leader of Al-Qaeda, and they're saying he's threatening to carry out the biggest terrorist attack of all time because he wants to move up on the federal government's list of world's most dangerous terrorists. See, okay, that sounds like a rankings to me. Do we really need a terrorist rankings? And how the hell does that even work? Is that like the top 25 in college basketball? You know, and if that's the case, there's at least one bitter, pissed off terrorist who thinks the rankings are unfair. Like, how the hell is Mahmoud still ranked #1? I killed 100 more people than that prick. Muhammad, these rankings are bullshit. All right, everyone, that's all my time. My name is Ali Musa. Thank you very much.
You like him? Yeah. Yeah, Ollie, you got some fans. We're gonna keep it going. We got another funny guy coming to the stage. This guy is a lover of some chocolate. Yeah. He be stalking. So all of my sisters in the house tonight, stay in the back. But he will find you. He will find you. All right, put your hands together. Let's get that energy up. Let's keep it going. That's right. Make some noise for Gary Brockway. Come on, Gary. Yeah. Let's go on the music.
Austin, my home. Let me get it. Ain't no playing with it. Let me get it. Stop playing with it.
Hey, whatever works, man. I'm easy. I'm easy like a drink in Vegas. All right. I gotta whip out my notes here because I got a little ADD. But it's not too bad because the HD is high definition. So we make it work. Thank you guys for coming out, man. Usually I don't get this many people that show up for my sexual awareness seminars. Woo! Is it a little hot and sticky in here? Is it just me? I was with this girl a few nights ago. She said I needed to start using lubrication. I think I might have put a little bit too much on tonight, you know? I'll tell you one thing I found out, that shit is expensive. Yeah, little tiny little bottles. It's like, shit, man, I wish they sold it in the family size like they do like in Kentucky. Get that shit at Costco or something. So any of the guys in the house get a little drunky wonky sometimes and find you're having a little trouble finding the hole? Only to realize later that you got your underwear on backwards? I can't make this shit up, man. So anybody in here practice your orgasm face? That's kind of like your sneeze face, they say. Me, I'm a pillow biter myself. Kind of awkward when I cough up a feather in church. Blow through the confessional. Sorry, Father, I had chicken. So I was rolling around the mall the other day and I ran into one of my old ex-grade school girlfriends. I'm trying to hide, man, but she saw me and she just laughed. You know, at that age, girls are so far ahead of us. You know, it made me feel bad. You know, this is one of those girls I'd really like to have another crack at. It's like this time would be completely different. This time it wouldn't even be over until I got my pants off. And this time I'd make her cry. So I was talking to one of my Latino friends the other day, and he told me down in Mexico, they're planning a new big holiday, national holiday. They're going to put it on the calendar. I said, cool, maybe a day off, reason to drink, let's do this. I said, what's up? Then he got real quiet. Well, man, we're just waiting, we're waiting. We're waiting for Sheriff Joe to die, and we're gonna call it Cinco or Payo. With an S. I tell you, everybody spends a lot of time on the internet. Some of these websites you just can't trust. But this one sounded cool, so I signed up, paid my money for roommatematch.com. Gave me a 90% match to my ex-wife. And they won't give me my money back. I'm a broke comic, man. They gotta cut me a break. Yeah, I was single for a little while. So I got on, my wife moved out, and for about 8 or 9 months, and then she moved back in, and I noticed she bought this big old huge wooden block full of knives. And this shit got me really scared. It's like, shit, man, I'm in trouble. Then I got the idea, man. I just went out and got my own block, so this shit's gonna be a fair fight now. But there is something wrong with my computer, because during that period, I don't know, every time I boot my computer up now, my home page is now Plenty of Fish. Like, I never signed up for that shit. I never gave them any money. I started, I thought about it. I started doing the survey, and I got about halfway through, and I quit, because I'm afraid of making a commitment. You guys all should stick around for the after show party, man. It's gonna get wild. All the bartenders gonna hang out, and all the comics gonna play some beer pong and get smashed. Woo! When it's all over, I'm gonna be the last comic standing. Tell you, I'm a big fan of reality television, especially the show coming out here in the new season, like a month or so. Casey Anthony -1. Anybody? Yeah!
I get it.
That might be a little too soon for that. I tell you, I really wish that website would give me my money back, because I'm so broke. This economy is just in the dumper still. It's like I'm so broke. For dinner last night, I had hot dog helper. Just sucks, man. I needed a coupon. When you get a little older like me, you got to have that full physical, And they tell you they're going to do some kind of colonoscopy, and they're carrying around shit like this. And then Donna says she wants to come along. I said, I'm a man. I can handle this by myself. Besides, what are you going to do? Hold the flashlight? I'll tell you, I bought a drink. When I was single, I bought a drink for this lady. I was a little drunky, wonky, and I didn't have my glasses on. And she said, you sure you want to do that? I'm not very good looking. And I'm going, oh, you look fine to me. Let's go to your place. She says, only under one condition, is if you don't regret it in the morning. And I said, no problem, man. I sleep till about 3. I'm gonna end up on this one. I'm gonna reach down here to the gutter. I consider myself kind of a teacher, a mentor, a helper. These young comics, I like to help them out. I tell them, like Ali the other day, I was telling him, man, if you're in a slump, you're depressed, you can't get laid, you can't write, all you gotta do is go out with a couple of cougars, and you should see him jump back. It's like, I don't think so, man. I say, listen up, man, I never have a problem. He goes, they're all old and wrinkly and loose. I said, here's what you do, man. All you gotta do is throw one finger up their ass, and that shit tightens right up.
Hell yeah!
If it's dark, you almost can't even tell. You know, my favorite part about the whole deal is that they can all take their teeth out. Hey, that's what I got for you tonight. Stick around, we got an awesome show. Gary Brockway.
Give me the girl,
Thomas Parquet.
give me the jump up and move your body. I want them all. Give me the girl, them money off the crack it. Give me them all. Up and move your body.
Okay, here we go. Ladies in the back, come up to the front row. Hello, welcome to the show. Let me introduce you.
What are you guys doing, Gary?
Steady my flow, so steady's already set. Don't go.
Yeah.
Give me any.
DJ Mellow B doing his thing up in here at Nacho Mama. Make some noise for the DJ. We got to give props to everybody who has a story coming out and just interviewing everybody, all the comics, getting their story, giving them a little FaceTime on camera, streaming on the web. So if you can, make sure you guys check them out on Facebook. Show them some love as well while you're here. Let everybody know where you're at. You're at Nacho Mama. Okay? You checking in? You letting people know? You sharing the love? You were cracking up when Gary was up here. I was like, she need to go to everybody's show. I like your little laugh. That was so cute. She was just all into it. Was he doing it for you? Yeah, you got real loud when he said, talking about that orgasm face. You almost lost it. Got a little moist probably too, huh? Look at her, see? Don't take much for this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna keep this show going. This next guy coming to the stage, new comic on the scene, but he's doing big things. So I want you guys to show him some love. Put your hands up. We didn't even get to them yet. She's still over here laughing, but this is good. Keep it going. Show some love for Trey James.
My hype man ain't never been that fine. But I did have a hype man that fine. God damn. I just don't even know. I'm married now, so I can't really have a hype man that fine and brag about having a hype man that fine. My version of a three-way now is with peace and quiet. Too goddamn old for that other shit. I haven't been on stage in a while. It's been a few months. And I got 4 kids too, man. I was just so happy to get out the fucking house. I dressed like one of them. I got on this fucking tangerine shirt, fucking tennis ball color shoes. I don't even know where I got these shoes from. I was just happy to get the fuck out of there. See you motherfuckers later. I got a 4-year-old. She's like awesome and like the most horrible human in the history of all time. But she's great, but she's also terrible. And she's funny, so she's a little bit, she reminds me a lot of me. So the funny part about her is that some things she takes kind of literally, you know what I'm saying? So she has a dollhouse that's, we bought her a dollhouse that's 5 feet tall, so it comes to about right here on me. And it has a second. God damn, this white woman is fine right here. God damn, girl, shit. I got my whole setup. Jesus, God damn Christ. You guys make a lovely couple right here with the matching shirts. That's a beautiful thing. You guys, don't ask, don't tell. I won't tell nobody else. You are gorgeous, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. What the fuck was I talking about? Whoo, shit. My wife is gonna see this shit and be pissed off. You like them white girls? I do now. I give you my number after the show, don't worry about it. What the fuck was I talking about? The 5-foot dollhouse. All right, and my 4-year-old. All right, and this shit has like a second level to it, and then every now and then I see my daughter. She's laying down completely, like in the second level. So the last time I saw her in that second level, I was like, Bree, I see you in that second level again, and I'm gonna be in your ass. Right? And she's thinking about like what I actually said. So she kind of looks back. Well, Daddy, you're too big to be in my ass. The last time I heard some shit like that was from a hooker in Tijuana. And it's weird, the kind of shit your kids will bring back to me. Oh shit, I remember in Tijuana, a hooker told me the same shit. You're forced to stay out of Tijuana. God damn it. I have a son, he's 15, and he's going, so if you're keeping track, I just told you about a 4-year-old, and now I'm telling you about a 15-year-old. I got 2 more. 15-year-old son, he's 6 feet tall, about 190. Like tits on a board, boys useless. Useless. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these 90s babies, but they ain't worth shit. He can play Call of Duty all day long. He can't do shit else. Wait, he can do math and Call of Duty. Shit else. He can't go out there and pluck fucking weeds. He can't wash dishes. He can't do none of that other shit. But I found out another thing he can do the wrong way. This 15-year-old age of discovery, he is... I was washing clothes. I picked up a pair of his boxers to throw in the laundry, and it sounded like I stepped on a bag of chips. Yeah, imagine. I'm looking at my innocent little boy. Boy, I remember the day he was born. And now, you got me out here like fucking Dexter examining semen splatter or some bullshit. This is a drip stain. This goddamn boy. So I tell my wife, she's a overreactor about everything. You gotta talk to him about that, doing that. Oh, I'd be a little bit of a hypocrite. But okay. Son, you gotta start washing your own clothes. I ain't washing your clothes no more. I picked up your box. You gotta wash your own clothes now. Just put everything in there on cold. Start with the drawers and then go from there. I don't want to pick up another pair of your underwear. Put your boxes in there. Save me and your mama a lot of grief. I got my notes out here not because I have ADD. I do, but I'm also a dumbass. So I can't remember a lot of the shit that I really write down. One thing that I did want to touch on, just something I noticed while I was off. And it's something that you're going to notice after I say it. You didn't notice it now, especially y'all two. But you will notice it, especially you, gorgeous. Hey, girl. White people play drinking games, like beer pong. See? That's one. Black people play games while drinking. You would never go to a black person's house and see like a beer pong break out, right? And then you'll never go to like a white person's house and see like dominoes, you know, big six mother. You'll never see that at a white person's house, ever. See, Bob's thinking about it right now. He's like, man, shit, dog, you're right. I ain't never seen no dominoes break out at a white person's house. Beer pong, other kind of shit. You'll never see that shit. See, you gotta go now. You gotta go. I got you, Bobby. I got you. My 4-year-old is a little active. She's the straw that stirs the drink in the house. You can see I keep talking about her. So I gave her some prune juice so she can go sit her ass down some goddamn way. Sit your ass down. If you're old, if you got gray hair, if you're balding, not pointing to nobody right here in the front, it gives you the runs. But if you're 4, it makes you sit your ass down some goddamn way. And I'm glad. And when she did, I went, knocked on the door and bothered her. I want crayons, I want cereal, I want a coloring book. How you like that shit? Get the fuck out of here. All right, that's it for me today. My name is Trey James. I appreciate you guys. Look at all this chocolate. Fuck up, girl. Look at all this deliciousness right here. You better watch yourself, girl. I'll get you pregnant right now.
Give it up for Trey. Good job. Get that energy up. Put your hands together for Kevin Gassman.
All right, Danielle, what's up? What's up, Macho Namas? I talk dyslexic sometimes. I need these notes, and for no lie, because I'm high. Yeah, you know, it's okay to turn right on a red light, right?
Yes.
But apparently the car in front of me did not get that memo. It wasn't turning right. And it was really pissing me off. There was no traffic, which made it worse. And I finally had to do something about it, so I honked my horn, and all the driver did, she just looked in the rearview mirror and she went like this. She gave me a thumbs up, and I'm like, why would you give me a thumbs up? And I noticed she had a bumper sticker that says, honk if you're pro-life. And I thought, are you driving like an asshole on purpose to recruit people? Because I was pro-life, and now I'm deciding differently now. I don't know. If you're pro-life, that's fine. I don't judge, but I know one place that might change your mind. That's Walmart. I swear, Walmart has solidified my fear of germs. I don't know what it is. They even know. They have those antibacterial wipes at the fucking front door, right? But it's really not for when you walk in. That'd be kind of stupid. You wipe your hands and you're like, then you're gonna go touch shit? It's like, it's for more when you're leaving the place, isn't it? Oh no. Fuck, man. I like Target better. You know why? Because when I get home from Target, I want to use the stuff I just bought. When I get home from Walmart, I want to take a shower. It's a true story. Yeah, you know, when we walk, we carry a breeze with us, right? This breeze carries your smell of the day. Right? So if you showered, it smells good. If you didn't shower, then you got that invisible pig pen cloud of dust around you. You know? I call this walking wind. And I don't want to get a big old whiff of walking wind when I'm at Walmart, you know? Because when I see a large family of undesirables coming my way, I don't know what to do, man. I try to go down an aisle, and there's another fucking family coming this way, there's another coming this way. I'm like, fuck. That's why I gotta fucking shop at 2 o'clock in the morning, man. Can't hold my breath that long in the fucking daytime. It's true. What do we got here? I do shop there because I'm broke. I hate being broke. Like when I'm with my friends at a restaurant I shouldn't be at, you know. I got like $5 in my pocket, you know. Like looking at the menu, appetizers are $6. I'm like, fuck, man. What am I gonna do, right? And I'm like fucking trying to find something, and I see something that says chicken $2. I'm like, hell yeah, I wanna get that. And then I look at it again, it says add chicken $2. I'm like, fuck, man. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I'm ready to order. I'll have the add chicken, please. Excuse me? Yeah, the add chicken. Okay, add it to what? To a plate. Real. You know what? Hang on, I'm sorry. Why don't you make it 2 add chickens, 1 plate? Hey, at least I'm tipping $1, right? It's 20%. Yeah, tip your staff here as well. Doing a good job for you. What else sucks about being broke is when I'm at the supermarket, I can't get the name brands, you know, I gotta get those knockoffs. I want my Rice Krispies, but all I can get is crispy rice. And crispy rice don't snap, crackle, and pop when you pour the milk. No, when you pour the milk in crispy rice, all you hear is you could do better. I think the phrase "tastes like chicken" would be a good name for a vegetarian restaurant. I'm single, as you can probably tell by the way that I dress. You know, it's laundry day, just so you know. But I've given up on looking for women in traditional places, you know. For real, I can't. I don't want to go to, you know, Craigslist anymore. I don't want to go to swap meets and car washes. Tried online dating. Online dating sucks. I can't do it. I can't find an online dating site for me. What I like, what I want to do. I want to lose some weight and date girls. So now I found my own website. You can find me at fuckmethin.com. It's for real. I bought the domain. I'm still waiting for the first girl to give me her to sign up, I guess. Fuckmethin.com, you can spell that out, it's good. Alright, what else we got? There was a movie a couple years ago called Coney 2012, excuse me. It was called Coney 2012. And it was about an African warlord. Do you guys remember this movie at all? Like 80 million people watched it. Well, the director was in San Diego and he got a lot of attention for this, but I guess he couldn't handle this. They found him in the streets of San Diego running around naked. And he went crazy. And so I fucked up what I said earlier. But he went crazy in the streets, naked up and down the streets. And his wife came out and said it wasn't drugs or alcohol, but it was extreme dehydration and exhaustion that made him go crazy. And I thought about that. I was like, really? Because if I'm in the streets running around naked, there better be drugs and alcohol involved. And if there's not, lie for me. Get my back, is what I'm saying. You don't want to go crazy on natural. Someone get my back. That's all I want. We are a medical marijuana state here in Arizona. That's cool, right? All right. Soon to be, I'm sure, legalized recreational soon enough. But regardless, that's pretty cool. So a lot of the stoners out there, the culture is finally getting recognized, and I think it's about time we acknowledge their existence and welcome them into our community, like the WNBA. So, these are things stoners do. You might do them, you might not, I don't know, but these are things I recognize. Like a stoner, like his only job criteria would be to work at a place that doesn't drug test. Like when the stoner is driving his car and smells a skunk, he rolls the window down. When pouring syrup over pancakes, the stoner will turn that into a Van Gogh. The stoner takes Greyhound over flying so he can bring their stash. Stoner needs a piece of paper for the last joke. And a stoner would be like trying to remember that story and... Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck, that's my time. Thanks, guys. You're awesome.
Oh my God, I'm telling you, I want to go to a restaurant now just so I can order add chicken to a plate. Just add chicken. That was cool. That was a funny joke. You like that, huh? Gotta tell you, you are the best. You were just going on everybody, which I love. Keep that energy up. Keep it up. Woo! We got some more. We got a little bit more for you guys. You guys ready? Still feeling good? You liking the comedians that have been coming up here so far? What I'd like for you guys to do, if you would please, friend them on Facebook. Follow them so you guys can see where they're going to be performing. So you can go out, hang out with Bobby. He'll be DJing. He puts on a lot of shows across the valley. So no matter if you're in the East Valley, the West Valley, you're way out in the boonies, Bobby's got you covered because he's got places all over. So you want to see more of their faces? Find them, talk to them after the show, like them on Facebook. It's all good, okay? We got a really good guy coming up here next. Look at him, he's like, ooh, the pressure's on. The pressure's on. The first time I seen him perform was here. He did an outstanding job. You guys are gonna love him. Show him some love, Nacho Mama, for Glenn McGee.
Hell yeah. Feel like I made it to a living color with that shit. This is fucking awesome. Wow. Give it up for Danielle Williams. Why y'all have to think about it? That was fucked up.
We don't know.
Man, but my name is Glendon McGee. I'm a 31-year-old retired rapper from Compton. And I'm doing comedy because I used to get my ass whooped a lot as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy though, because my mom was like 5'7" and she had a jerry curl. So like, every time I see a picture of Lionel Richie, I piss myself. And like, I remember this one time she came at me, and I was like, you know what? I'm fit to run. So I ran. And I hit the corner, I almost made it to my room, except for this one fact, I left my fire truck right in front of my room door. I'm fucking crippled, so I tried to jump, but both my ankles hit like the ladder of the fucking fire truck. I fell and banged my head on my fucking dresser. And my mom, she just came, she's like, "You stupid motherfucker. You finna really get it now." I got scared. And she came and she just stood over me. Then she kneeled down and she shook her jerry curl in my face. And all the fucking juice and shit got in my fucking eye. That shit was fucked up, man. That's why every time I hear Eazy voice, I get scared. But political jokes for you guys, you know, I just want to let everybody know that I'm very pro-choice. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a woman having a baby is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Especially if that baby ain't my baby. But if it is, I hope whoever has this baby is smart enough not to come looking for me. Because I'll shoot that dumbass bitch right in her fucking titty. Where I come from, we call that a ghetto mammogram. Get the fuck off my porch. But I'm single now, and I've never been with like a white girl before. You know what I'm saying? It's not because I'm scared to date. So he's looking at me all weird, like, "You in Arizona, bro? You ain't trying to get the white stuff? What is wrong with you?" Wow, but no, I've never been with a white girl before. You know what I'm saying? It's not because I'm like scared of dating white women or I'm not down with the swirl or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can't wrap my mind around like being with a girl who got her real hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a believer in a weaver, man. You know what I'm saying? You fuck a girl, you know, she needs 3 braids in the bed, man. That's a hell of a fucking parting gift, you know? And it's made out of horses and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like getting good pussy and winning the Kentucky Derby at the same fucking time. I'm a fucking champion. Today. I heard what the black girl said in the back. Multitask. I'm a nigga, we don't do that. Alright. But I think I'm single because like when I get a girlfriend, I'm like a real like simp of a fucking guy. Like my girlfriend, she'll be like, "Go," and I'll be like, "Okay, how far?" She'd be like, "Do." I'll be like, "Okay, y'all do whatever you want." She'd be like, "Jump." I'll be like, "Bitch, don't you laugh. That shit's not fucking funny." What the fuck you laughing at? It's fucking embarrassing. But I also believe in treating a woman like a queen, you know what I'm saying? And what this means is like if she cheats on me, I should be able to chop her fucking head off.
Hell yeah. Okay, never mind.
I know. Fucked it all up. But I'm black, so it's some things you can probably tell about me, like I got some crackhead relatives, you know what I'm saying? And crackhead relatives, they're awesome when you're a little kid. Cause they always think, every time they see you, they always think it's your birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's just fucking crazy, yo. I got this fucking uncle, he used to come over. But when you get adult, it's like annoying. So like when I was a little kid, my uncle came over, he was high as fuck. I mean high as fuck, scratching and shit. "How you doing, little man? How you doing, little man? Happy birthday." He pulled out a brown paper bag and handed it to me. I opened the brown paper bag. It's a Ninja Turtle action figure with no head. You know what I'm saying? And when I got older, I grew up, you know what I'm saying? He came over my house, same uncle, asked me for $10. I was like, "Hell nah, I ain't gonna support your shit, man. I know what you're doing." And he left. Came back 5 minutes later, act like I already told him he could have it. "Hey man, remember you said you was gonna give me that $10? I said, "Nah man, actually I told you to get the fuck out of here." He's like, "All right, I'll go. 10 minutes later he comes back. Hey nephew, you still got that Ninja Turtle? He reach in his fucking pocket, pull out the fucking Ninja Turtle head. It was a Michelangelo body, but it's a Donatello head. So I just slammed the fucking door in his face. He fucking waits 30 seconds, knocks. I'm like, what the fuck you want, man? He's like, hey, oh yeah, nephew, happy birthday. Wow, crack kills. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm a nice guy, and I'll never hit a woman, you know what I'm saying? But I'll knock the shit out of a lesbian, you know? Not like the cutesy ones, though. I'm talking about the little butch ones that be trying to work out and shit. I will knock the shit out of them, you know what I'm saying? I'll hit them upside the head, pull down my pants like, look, bitch, you see this? It's a fucking dick. I'm stronger than you. Get the fuck out of here, trying to work out shit. But anyway, it's like, I'm a crazy person. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all this one thing. I went out and I had sex with a juggalette. I mean, it was a challenge though, you know what I'm saying? She was 6'3", she was bald, and she had vein tattoos on both sides of her head like Bam Bam Bigelow. You know what I'm saying? We get to our house, right? She kicks in the fucking door, she goes, boom, kicks the door, picks me up in a fireman's carry, full sprints me upstairs, kicks the fucking room door open, with me still in her arms. Then she choke slams me on the fucking bed. And then I'm fucking like, oh shit, oh shit. She goes, wait, I have to go slip into something more comfortable. And then I'm trying to catch my fucking breath. You know what I'm saying? I look over at the bathroom. This bitch is levitating. You know what I'm saying? She comes out in lingerie fucking levitating. Before I could do anything, she just jumped and just wrapped her Brock Lesnar sized legs around my fucking head and like put me in a head scissors, you know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. I didn't know if I was having sex or fighting for my life. I was seeing all my favorite dead wrestlers and shit. Macho Man Randy Savage was like, you're gonna die, oh yeah. So like, she's choking me, and I'm like, yo, I grab a fucking lamp and I start tapping out. And she still don't stop, so I take the lamp and I smash it across her bald head. That shit turned her ass on more. She flipped me over, started hitting me and biting me and calling me the N-word. And then, I don't know what the fuck happened, she just went, then pea soup just flew everywhere. That shit was fucking crazy. But the moral of the story is, never pass up a chance to fuck a juggalette because it might be the best 3 minutes of your life. All right, my name is Glenda McGee. Have a good night.
It's time to get sexy. Time to bring up some curves, honey. Put your hands together, make some noise. You in for a real treat. Girls, we Rachel George. Girls, we run this mother.
Hello. My name is Rachel George. Where are my ladies at? I see a few of you guys. I really love pretty ladies. It's kind of a problem. But we won't go into that on this skit today. Let's see here. I got an awkward question for you guys. It's specifically targeted for my women. Have any of you guys ever had to take a Plan B before? It's not funny. It's actually kind of awkward. What makes this story so interesting is the fact that I had to call my mom to pick me up from a hotel off the side of the I-17 in Peoria, you know. It's not easy telling your mom that you just lost your virginity at a hotel. So she comes and she picks me up. She makes me wait, so I have to like try and cuddle with him. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, I wonder, do I put my underwear on? I don't know. Should I hold him? No, he's kind of hot. I'll just leave him alone because I don't want to be that girl. Because we didn't really know each other long, so. But she picks me up. She says, you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. I'm okay. Thank you so much for coming, you know. It's hard when you don't have your license. She goes, well, I mean, did you use a condom? I said, yeah. She goes, was he black? I said, yeah. She goes, okay, I'll stop you right there. I said, all right. So I'm trying not to feel bad about myself, but she rushes me to a Walgreens and she says, look, I'm gonna buy you a Plan B just in case and a year's worth of birth control because if you get pregnant by a black guy, you're gonna be single and broke forever. Just kidding. kidding. There's some really incredible, intelligent, young entrepreneurs and older black men that are very attractive, but we won't go into that either. So I tried to do her a favor, you know, I'm getting older, started dating. So I dated a Jew next. It was really interesting. We were together for 3 years, but it was kind of boring, you know. I got to do everything I wanted. I didn't have to have a job, which was really nice. 3 years, you know, 18 to 22. That's not 3 years, is it? Anyway, well, I had to break up with him because I have a really hard time relating to a guy who wants me to eat his ass, so we broke up.
Yeah.
Since then, though, I feel pretty accomplished. I've lost a lot of weight. Actually, used to be 235 pounds. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't weigh that anymore. So that's like 90 pounds off of my body. That's a small child. I don't plan on having any children because they're expensive. Having to raise one like myself would probably be really difficult to do. So I tried to remember this line, but I do have some notes, so I'm gonna pull that out. Second time on stage, how you feel about that?
All right.
Thank you. So we broke up, I lost some weight. I'm pretty attractive now.
Yes.
But what most men don't know is that women actually have options, whether you're attractive or not. We do keep a roster of men around that particularly fulfill our needs in ways that we do need. Repeat yourself, yes, it makes you sound smarter. So the first guy on my list is usually a guy who has his shit together. He's probably older. He probably is married. But it's only because, you know, he actually can afford the dates I want to go on, and we actually can do things. So that's nice. So I just keep him around just in case. And the best thing about him is, you know, with his credit line, he could probably afford to put me through college and afford an abortion in case it didn't work out. So either way, I'm winning. You know. Number 2 on my list. Oh man, this guy's crazy. He's the one who we have the best sex. Okay, we really do. He comes over whenever I call him. I call him daddy. But number 2 on my list is always my ex-boyfriend. I'm really sorry to tell you that. So they don't really go away unless you're really fully committed to me. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, options. I'm a girl. Number 3 is my favorite though. He's my best lover. He's the one who comes over at 2 in the morning. You know, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a car. His homie dropped him off in his J's. He knows to go straight to the bathroom to wash his hands. I'm already showered because I don't go out much. I light a candle. He comes over. But the reason why I keep him around mainly is just because, you know, he's the only guy dumb enough to have sex with me on my period, so I keep him around. But anyways, that's all I got for tonight. But thank you so much for your time.
This next guy coming to the stage, I swear to you guys, I'm gonna give him some chocolate one of these days. Yes, he may be skinny, but I think he can handle the whole bar, if you know what I mean. Yes, he's one of my favorites. You guys are gonna love him. Put your hands together for Jason Hill.
Check me out, guys, huh? It's all my bravado, I think, is what really gets there. I have a girlfriend, Danielle. Let's go. No, I do have a girlfriend, though. I've had a girlfriend for 7 years, which is impressive because I'm like 12 years old. It's good. Oh. No, it's going, that relationship. I'm thinking, like, you know, like the Scared Straight program for like when like ex-prisoners like tell troubled teenagers to get straight before, you know, they mess up their lives. I want to start that, but for like people who get into relationships right after high school. You know, like I'm gonna just like go in wearing like cargo shorts and a polo, Be like, I was dressing like a dad when I was 9 years old, or 19 years old. Yeah, you want to party when you're 21? Is that what you want in your life? You know what I was doing when I was 21? I was drinking mimosas at an adorable brunch restaurant. Flowers on the table. It was very nice. You don't have the emotional maturity to understand what forever means. Oh. I'm gonna change subjects now. Does it make anybody else mad when black people watch Fox News? It's not for you.
Oh, okay.
It's what it is. It's not, because it's just to make it's not for like black people or poor people or gay people. It's for like me to feel better about myself. That's it. And like, here's the thing. Like, they always are talking about like gay marriage, and they're like, oh, the next thing you know, they're just gonna be like marrying animals, is what they say. And I'm like, you guys don't get it when they say stuff like that. They don't get how awesome it would be if we could marry animals. What? Wouldn't that be, like, could you, okay. Like, just picture like a lady marrying like a puma tiger. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah. Oh, if you know any reason why these two should not be wed, and then like a bear just comes in and mauls everybody, oh, it would be the best. Dream the dream with me. See the future, you guys. All right. So my life. Okay. I just want to tell you something about myself. I had the worst lunch experience the other day at Sprouts deli section. Okay? Here's what happened. So I went to Sprouts. There was like 20 other people all like ordering their sandwiches, and I put in my sandwich order. They called my name. They said, Jason, your sandwich is ready. I walked up, I grabbed the sandwich. As I grab the sandwich, I start to look at it, and a man comes up to me, and he takes it. He goes, my name is Jason too, and I think this might be, and he grabs it out of my hand, and then he just walks away with my sandwich. He stole my sandwich. Yeah. And then and I was like, what do I do? And I turned around, and all these yuppies and people in exercise clothing were all like, what, are you gonna be a little bitch about it? And I was like, no! No more! I'm sticking up for myself this time. And I was like, I'm going after this guy. He was like waiting to buy the sandwich because he didn't want to steal it like monetarily. He just wanted to like not wait in line. So like he was waiting to pay for the sandwich, and I like, walked up, and I was like, I was so determined. Each step, more than the last, and I was just like, this guy, this probably could be his sandwich. Think about it. He was here before me. No, oh no. He like, so I walked up to him, and I was like, hey. My name is Jason too, and if you don't mind, I'd like to, because I kind of like my handwriting. I said it really confident, just like that. And I looked at it, and it was not my sandwich. And like I was humiliated enough, but not enough for this guy, because I turned to walk away. And then this man just looks, and he goes, hey, Jason. And I turn around, and he's like, good luck getting a sandwich out there, buddy. And then everybody just laughed at me in the line. Never stand up for yourself in this life, you guys. Alright. I think that's it for me, but the DJ is giving an interview right now. But alright, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Have a good night.
We're gonna keep it going. Put your hands together for Matt Micheletti.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the hash brownie's kicking in now, so this is gonna be interesting. This is an interesting experience for me being back in this bar because I used to work here when it was a different bar. Yeah, the stage here is nice. 3 years ago, oil wrestling. So we're making leaps and bounds, so this is awesome. I like this place. I like this place a lot. So I made a mistake over the holidays. Apparently, a lot of men propose to their girlfriends over Christmas. It's like the most popular time, you know, they pop the question. Apparently, is your hot aunt coming is not the question that your girlfriend wants to hear on Christmas Eve, so I would stay away from that one. But I started sharing my Netflix account with my dad over the holidays, which turned out to be a huge mistake. Because like back in the day, my dad used to check on like me and my brother and make sure we weren't like checking out like bigtitties.com or something like that, you know? And now, like, unlike an internet history, Netflix history doesn't go away. It's forever. And so I started sharing it. Me and my girlfriend go turn on the Netflix, and I see my dad has been watching such American classics as Nude Nuns with Big Guns and Bushwhacked, the Daniel Stern movie. I can give him the first one because he's like 72 years old, you know, he's gonna watch some like fake porn on Netflix that probably doesn't even show nipples or whatever, but like, I feel like he put Bush in the search bar in Netflix, and with its like Google-like powers, it like pulled up Bushwhacked. He was like, all right, I'll watch Bushwhacked. I remember that shit from the 70s. And he clicks on it, and it's a Daniel Stern movie. You know, I don't know what's worse, like watching porn on Netflix or like actually watching a Daniel Stern movie. I honestly don't know. They're both pretty bad, man. But we have a friend that just moved here from California, and we threw her a barbecue at our house, and everybody got drunk. And I woke up with a raging hangover. My girlfriend likes to make fun of me by making pancakes in the morning when I'm like super hungover. Because I hate pancakes. I absolutely hate pancakes. They're the worst breakfast food of all time when you really think about it. Like, you have to eat them as soon as they come out of the pan, and you've got like 15 pounds of maple syrup on them, you know? And then like, it just congeals into this like weird Canadian like hockey puck gelato thing on your plate that looks like Kawato's face from Total Recall, you know? And it's gross, dude, because it reminds me of every sad set of tits I've ever seen in my life, like a plate full of pancakes, you know? It's like a plate full of Jam Brewer's titties, okay? Like, that's not what you want to be eating at 8 in the morning, you know? And you guys imagine having sex with Jam Brewer? I can. Take like an old grocery bag and poke a hole in it and fill it with cold oatmeal. That's what I imagine it would be like, you know? Yeah. So there was a scientific team here in Arizona not too long ago, and they were like checking out like caves and trees and all kinds of stuff. And they went to Tucson and they found this cave that had a 10,000-year-old living fungus in it, right? That's a long ass time. That's way before Scottsdale was white. So like, that's a long time ago, man. And they go in the cave and they find this fungus, but like the thing that they were most surprised about was that this cave was in fact Jam Brewer's pussy. So, all right, we got a lot of Republicans here tonight. Sweet, you're gonna like my Jesus material. Okay. But no, like I come from a really religious town in California, and I work in IT now, so I spend a lot of time on hold, you know, on the phone. And I think it's weird how like people will complain about being on hold for too long, but they'll still wait for Jesus to come back. Yeah. Thank you for calling 1-800-CHRIST, where we value our treasured customers. Your estimated wait time is eternity. And no, like I said, I grew up in a really religious town, and everybody had that like weird painting of like mochaccino Jesus on the wall. You know, I think it's bullshit that we still think that Jesus is white. Like all that stuff is from like the Middle East and Africa. At least he's got like a killer tan, at the least, you know. Let's quit fucking it up with the white Jesus, you know? And like, it was always strange to me, like if we're gonna Americanize Jesus, we gotta go all the way, you know? And he's gotta have like a 5-foot mullet, right? He's smoking Marlboro Reds, he's pounding Bush Lights, you know, listening to Styx all day long. Yeah, he's just doing burnouts in a Planned Parenthood parking lot just for shits and giggles, you know? That's the thing about them Jerusalem girls. I get older, they stay the same age. But yeah, man, I flew back from California with my girlfriend, and whenever I tell people that I'm from California, they're like, oh man, it must have been awesome spending your days on the beach, hanging out at the Max with Slater after school. No, okay, like, I come from a shithole cow town that smells like Brussels sprouts and the beach is 3 hours away. California can go fuck itself, alright? Talk to me about that bullshit. But we were stuck in the airport for 5 hours, so we do what any other self-respecting over 21-year-old will do, and that's just get drunk and bash your face into the Chili's bar repeatedly over and over again. And I always think that like now after like 9/11, everybody's like real PC about what you can say past like security checkpoints. Like you can't say bomb or like, hey look, there's a Muslim anymore. Like it's really like fucked up, you know? And apparently nobody gives a shit about the airport menus past the security checkpoint at all. Because we go to Chili's and on the menu is the quesadilla explosion salad. It's like, who the fuck thought this shit? I was like, oh, they put the jihad on their taste buds. Like, fucking gotta be kidding me, man. But a lot of you guys look like hip people. I remember the California Raisins from the 90s. You guys remember those guys? The California Raisins? They're the most racist advertising campaign in my lifetime when I really think about it, right? Is you got 4 black raisins that like play jazz music and hawk raisins and underwear to primarily white people. It's fucked up when you think about it. And it was the 90s, so you know there was some asshole like cracker from Texas like sitting at the table just like, we're selling raisins, right? Okay, good. So we're gonna take these 4 black raisins, they're playing jazz music, okay? And they got Jerry curls, each and every one of them. Now halfway through the commercial, one of them pops out an unfolded cardboard box and just starts breakdancing for the shit of it. And then Nate Dogg just comes up out of the background and just like freestyles for 2 minutes, fill up airtime. That would have been the greatest commercial ever, but it would never make the air, you know? Hey, 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 hey. Eat raisins every day. I'm too white to be doing Nate Dogg. That's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here on this one. I recently got back from Vegas with a friend of mine. And I took him to Vegas for the first time since he's been to like turned 21. He's 28, 29 now. And it was awesome because one of my favorite things to do there is collect the stripper cards that they hand out on the strip, you know? Snap, 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 and they pass them to you, you know? And whenever I go with my girlfriend, we kind of collect them like baseball cards. It's like, no, you have a Tiffany before the boob job. I already have the rookie card. I need the one with the implants and the little stars or clover leaves, depending if she's Irish, over the nipples. But I took this guy to a strip club, and it was a peep show. So it's kind of like the celebrity theater, because it was like a strip club in the round. So it's like the celebrity theater with boobs, you know. And like he goes into his booth, and we're outside smoking a cigarette, waiting for this guy to come out. And he's like, "Man, I just had the most amazing experience of my entire life." I was like, "Oh yeah, what happened?" This girl in the dance booth, like, her mustache was shaved into like her pubic hair. It was a mustache, man. Like an old-timey mustache with the curls. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you know, like a barrel of dynamite, or I got a girl tied up on the railroad tracks. Like that kind of mustache, you know? You'll never get the pussy in this town, see? And I had to stop him because I knew he was hammered. I was like, dude, a vagina with a mustache is not a vagina, okay? It's just a hipster with a cleft lip. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. My name is Matt McLetty. Enjoy the rest of the show.
You ready for some chocolate? Yeah, sexual chocolate is coming to you guys. Get your dollars ready, honey, because you never know what he's gonna do. All right, put your hands together for Terrell Johnson! He gave you some good music.
You cannot tag me on Facebook on that photo. People here, there's some places I was supposed to be tonight, but I was at home sick watching The Walking Dead. Alright, that's the story. How are you guys doing tonight? You guys are an awesome crowd. Alright, that's what I like. That's what I like. Okay, so I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time up here. I'm going to get straight to the point. This is what I like to do at my day job. I like to read those internet articles, you know, those Dear So-and-so, my husband's a douchebag, you know, those old things. But I always have at the end of those, they have these polls, and they said that last year, 56% of women felt that after a year, men stopped paying attention to them. Like, that's the moment they've heard everything they need to hear and they just tune out. And I was like, that's bullshit, all right? And I'll tell you why. Because men, we may not be able to remember the minute details, like the brand of mascara she had on the night we met her, or the anniversary of when we bought the little chihuahua. But we can tell you Tom Brady's stats from his college career on. Like, there's a reason for that. And it's all details, lady. It's details, all right? So if we're playing GTA or watching SportsCenter and you decide to tell us a story about how you and your friend Heather went to the mall and Heather felt sick and you told her she was pregnant, but she wasn't really pregnant. And then a week later you're like, hey, we're going to hang out with Heather. And he's like, who? And she's like, you weren't even listening to me last week. Ladies, next time you say we're going to hang out with my friend Heather, his response should be fake tits Heather or HIV Heather. So that's how men talk to each other, right? Be like, hey man, I'm thinking about getting back with Jessica. Jessica who? You know, sloppy hand job Jessica? Oh, why don't you just say that? Keywords, right? Now I know it sounds kind of harsh, ladies, but men, don't you think for one goddamn second they don't have nicknames for us. They got them, and they're even worse, aren't they? Nick? Nick who? One nut Nick or a baby dick Nick? My best friend coined the term gonzo dick. It's for you boys that got a little hook shot going on down there. Gotta stand to the left and take a piss in the morning. I'm getting on the rug. It's rough life. Anybody into threesomes? Bro, we're in Tempe, right? It's a Saturday night. It's okay, whatever. I just think it's funny because it's like, I always wonder, like who are these dudes that are okay with threesomes with another dude? Like, I don't know, brother, we're not doing any lightsaber battles, no sword fighting tonight. Like, it's either me and two chicks or me and a chick. Like, I don't understand it. You guys are Eiffel Tower and stuff. Like, it's like this cool thing. I'm like, what is going on with the world? Like, and how do you establish those ground rules? Like, you're like, hey, man, are you a shooter? Like, do I gotta get out of the way? Like, you gonna wink at me when you close? Like, I gotta make a chick dip. Like, you know, it's like, it gets complicated. And my favorite are like the relationships, like the boyfriend, girlfriend, and then it's like, oh my God, Tommy's never had a threesome, this would be so fun. And then they go pick out another girl at the bar and it's like, what if she's got nicer tits, a better ass, bigger lips? Who knows, you know, you never know. And then it's like, how do you establish those ground rules? You gotta finish in or on the other chick, like is she not allowed to do anything? Can only the girlfriend eat her out? Or do you have, it's a sticky situation, all right? No pun intended. I know. Some people do get a little weird about it. And here's the thing. If you're into threesomes, especially you ladies, you better not mind a little protein shake now and then. You know, I'm just saying. It's a lot going on and it's hard to control. Gay couples? Gay couples? Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's okay. It's okay. Right when the world stops freaking out about it. Like, I don't understand it. Like, straight men, we're so homophobic still about, like, I was at a New Year's party, and I probably saw like 5 or 6 of my straight female friends have 2 fireballs, and then they're making out with everybody. And I'm like, not that I'm saying I want to make out with a dude, but I started thinking, I'm like, what is gay really? What, 2 dudes kissing? I saw 2 dudes sharing a cigarette on the patio. I shared a joint with 3 guys before I got on this stage. And I'll be honest, if it wasn't for that whole penetration thing, a lot of us probably would have been gay a long time ago, myself included. Cause what? I got a guy I can watch the games with on the weekend who's not gonna bitch at me if I want to play my Xbox at 2 a.m. I might hold a hand for that. I'm wrong with that. But straight men, we're so homophobic, we can't even compliment another dude without the no homo. That's a new thing, like, hey man, that's a nice shirt, no homo, but I told you wear that. You're like, okay, what are you gonna rape me and take it off? Like, I knew what you meant by that. Like, okay, but it helps alleviate that homosexual tension with straight men. So I started thinking, maybe ways to alleviate racial tension in America. I came up with no racist. Simple concept, but here's how it works. This happens to Darrell a lot. Barbecue, summertime, Chad's house in Mesa. Hey bro, we got a potato salad, chicken, no racist, watermelon. For instance, see, like it's all covered up front, so you can't even get upset. Perfect. Minorities, you can do it with your white friends too. Next time you're at Bashas' or Albertsons or wherever white people shop, you can be like, hey Chad, look, they got mayonnaise and potato salad on sale. Oh, no racist, Crystal Light too. And see, it's like, oh, it's all covered up. Perfect. It's perfect. Because that's really all it is. It's the whole thing about stereotypes. It's so funny. Like, there's so many stereotypes in America people don't even think twice about. Like, why do black people like Air Jordan shoes? Same reason white people like New Balance shoes. There's no logic behind it. It just happens that way. It's like you'll never meet a white guy named Jamarcus or a black guy named Tanner. Not done on purpose. It just happens that way, you know? Because it's what's behind a word that gives it power. That's my old opinion. Like, I used to drive a car. I called it Reggie. It was my nigger car. Not because it was a black car, it's because he used to smoke and didn't want to work all day like my homeboy Reggie. You see, you put something behind it, it's not as bad. It's perfect. I told my Mexican friend in high school, Carlos, I told him he should embrace his stereotype. Carlos was a Mexican who couldn't speak Spanish. He was a coconut. There's a lot of them in Arizona, no big deal. And I told him, I said, you need to embrace your stereotype. Well, Carlos, true story, went to jail for stealing car stereos my sophomore year of high school. He's out of jail now, and 5 years running, he's been Employee of the Month at Audio Express. That is a true story, folks. He embraced his stereotype. Now, do all Mexicans steal car stereos? No. But I'm going to trust one to put it in for me. Because they'll bolt your shit in. They'll make sure other mates like, nah, fuck that MMI kid. I don't want that college kid. I want Miguel. I want the silver tooth and cowboy boots. You know? Like, you ever ride around Scottsdale and you see those Escalades and they have those rims on there? And then they have those big ass bolts all the way around them? Mexicans put those on. So other Mexicans can't steal those rims. You gotta take the old tire off to get those things. No one's going through that kind of effort. It's perfect. It's perfect. You guys are fun. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here on this one because I'm not gonna be up here long. I've got anybody into online dating? I just know somebody mentioned it earlier. I have a friend who keeps trying to get me to do it. I'm like, I'm not doing it because by the time you meet somebody you like on there, it's like Sarah who lives in Prescott who just wants to hang out for coffee. It's like, no. Sorry, Sarah. If I'm driving all the way to Prescott, you better be going down more than the Obamacare site. All right? That's the kind of weekend we're having. It's ridiculous, you know? And I consider myself an equal opportunity employer. I'm not biased. It's 2014, whatever. Dating white chicks? That was a smart idea. Learned a whole lot of different things about that side of the world. I'll tell you what, some of the experiences that I love it. It's perfect. Like movies that aren't directed by Tyler Perry, that's a great thing. Blowjobs, those are always fun. White women also like to have what's called makeup sex. This is if you get in an argument and later on she decides to aggressively have sex with you to make herself feel better, make you feel better. With black women, that's not the case. If you get in an argument with a black woman, you get to have what I call a grown man slumber party. That consists of Jergens, tissue, and your favorite porno. You go cuddle up on the couch with the anniversary chihuahua, you know, that's just laying there on the ground. And that's your night. And depending on the nature of the argument, you might even forego the tissue, like, fuck this bitch. I pay mortgage here. Coming all over my house. Just kidding. All right, guys, I'm Darrell Johnson. That's my time. Thank you.
Give it up for Darrell. Good job. Darrell got sexual tension issues. It's all good. Anybody into a threesome, you know where to find Darrell. Right there in the corner. All right, we got another female coming to the stage. You guys ready for some female power? This girl gets down and dirty. She tells it like it is. Put your hands together for Amy Skaggs. Woo! Oh yeah.
All right, Amy. That's it. Song that I never even heard. Thank you. My name is Amy Skaggs. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Home. Last week, I got pulled over for DUI. Yeah. Do you know that in the state of Arizona, they can charge you for DUI even if you blow below the legal limit? Seriously. It's stinking bullshit. But it's okay. I blew a 6-inch. I mean a .06. It really doesn't matter. I got out of it. So I flew home for the holidays to visit my family. And when I was checking my luggage, they tried to charge me for extra luggage. And I told him, these bitches are attached. But seriously, getting on the plane, there's always some kind of holdup, and it's usually someone who doesn't know how to put their luggage in the overhead storage. This time, it was a lady breastfeeding her kid on the plane, and all the guys had to stop and look like they'd never seen a tit before. And the flight attendant, trying to move everyone along, walks up to her and hands her a blanket and says, "Here you go, ma'am, for your privacy." And she says, "Well, breastfeeding is totally natural." And he says, "Yeah, and so is masturbation, but you don't see me doing that in public." Let's see, a little bit about myself. I am the oldest of 7 kids, and I'm not Mormon. But I'm pretty sure my mom's favorite movie was something like Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. But instead of sneezy, sleepy, dopey, doc, happy, bashful, and grumpy, we had smart-ass, dumbass, jackass, fat-ass, lazy-ass, and stupid-ass. But we still had dopey. We called him Pothead. So, I grew up in a divorced family, like everybody else, right? We lived with my dad, which was a little unusual at the time, and he worried about us having the right woman figure in our lives. So he searched for her, and he found her, and they let us have the wedding in the wet t-shirt bar where she worked. My stepmother, she was a closet alcoholic. She seriously was. She would hide her vodka in the closet in the basement. And she did this clever little thing. She marked a line on it where she left off at, which was great for me and my brothers because we knew how much water to put back in it when we were done. Let's see. I recently broke up with my boyfriend. So now I'm the single mom of 2 kids instead of 3. I'm glad I don't have to breastfeed him anymore. He was a biter. Let's see, because I'm single, my friends think it's fun to set me up on blind dates. And I asked my girlfriend, I said, "What does he look like so I recognize him when I get to the restaurant?" And she says, "Oh, well, he has a nice smile," which is code for 1 gold tooth. And she says, "He has nice hair," which just means he still has some. And I said, "Well, how tall is he?" And she's like, "Not too short," which means his lips come up to my tits. I hope his winky's not the size of my pinky. Let's see, is everybody on Facebook? Yeah. Woo, Facebook. Do we get on there to find all of our old friends? Nah. We want to know if that cheerleader Jill from high school is fat. Jill's not fat. She lives in a beautiful 3-bedroom home with her 3 beautiful children. 1 black, 1 white, and 1 yellow. Her status reads, "Looking for Mr. Right. Must love children. Next one due in June." All right, I'm going to wrap it up here a little bit with my favorite commercial on TV. Do you guys know that Valtrex commercial? It's on every day after Scooby-Doo. That way I can tell my 9-year-old what herpes is. He says, "Mom, what's herpes?" And I'm trying to explain to him it's sores or something you get on your mouth. And he's like, "Oh no, Mom, they said genital herpes in the commercial." I'm like, shit. So I ask him, I say, "Do you know what sex is?" And he says, "Yes." And I'm thinking whatever he thinks it is fine with me because I'm not opening that can of worms too. So I tell him, herpes is something you get from having sex with dirty people. And he says, "Well, Mom, who are dirty people?" And I open up my Facebook page and I show him a picture of Jill. My name is Amy Skaggs. Thanks for having me out.
I call him the Albie Shore of comedy. You guys ready, ladies? They like Darrell. They like the chocolate drop. They don't want the black sheep around. They were like, "Woo, okay." All right, here we go. We're going to keep it going He's over there doing his little moves in the corner. Put your hands together for Kurt Diesel.
All right, everybody, let's keep it going. Give it up for your host, Danielle Williams. Damn, girl. That is some sexy chocolate, and I do want the whole damn bar, Danielle. You know it's fucked up when you got a girl that's outside of your comfort zone. Let's say you're a white dude, you only normally date black chicks. Or you're a black chick, you only normally date white dudes. Or you're like me, you're a brown dude, you only normally date brown people. Then you see someone like Danielle, you're like, I might have to go outside of my comfort zone. I might have to jump ship. Bring her home to mama. Mom be like, what the hell is this? They're usually brown. She won't last. Just a phase he's going through. He's trying to be blacker, you know. He's a half-breed, and he really doesn't come through with the black side as much anymore, so now he's going to try to bring one home. It's just a phase. She looks like she has a job, so she definitely won't last because you sell weed. Now, I know they did ask everybody to turn off their phone. This is a comedy show. Would hate the rude to be interrupt somebody up here on stage. But if my phone rings, I actually have to go outside and sell somebody a 20 sack. You know, this comedy really don't pay what it used to, so I do apologize in advance. So, you know, yeah, okay. I sell weed, I said it, here I am. You know, I used to be an electrical engineer, and here I am peddling dope, so that's what my life has turned into. So, laugh at my jokes, rehabilitate every drug dealer out here, one joke at a time, okay? Thank you for that. Well, you know, I actually did recently quit smoking weed, though, because it really got a little annoying, you know. I really don't have any mulatto friends. I don't have any, I have white friends and I have black friends, you know. So I'm sitting here, my white friends come over to the house, we all get high. Talk about annoying as fuck. You're sitting here, you just smoke some good weed, you're high as hell, and what do your white friends do? Hey man, are my eyes red? You got any Visine? Hey man, how's my breath? Smell my breath. Does my breath stink? You got any breath spray? Hey man, look at my lips, man. How do my lips smell? I was like, man, I was high before you started asking me all these goddamn questions. I'm like, fuck it. Okay, that ain't gonna work. So I invite over my black friends. We get high as hell, same thing. We get in the car, we're driving around. It's exactly the opposite. 7 people in the car, and ain't nobody talking but me. I'm like, how y'all doing, man? You wanna go to Vinyl Park, shoot some basketball? You wanna get something to eat? I said, oh man, you guys are trying to make me nervous. I think you guys getting ready to rob me, man. Fuck this shit. I dropped all their asses off and quit smoking weed. You know that's a damn lie. I'm high right now. But I got insurance. Don't feel bad for me. If you see on the news, you find out Kurt Diesel went to jail for selling weed, don't worry about it. Because I am a high-ranking member in a Chinese gang. They're like, damn, Kurt Diesel, you ain't Chinese. I know. But when I go to prison, I'm going to be in a Chinese gang. I'm going to be a lieutenant. And when I get booked, the first thing I'm going to do is walk up to the biggest Chinese dude with the littlest dick and become his bitch. I'm going to do 7 years of straight prison time and come out still a virgin. Motherfucker never even made it past the hemorrhoids. I thought that was a really good plan until somebody said, what about eating ass? After 7 years, I'm like, if I ever eat another motherfucking packet of duck sauce again in my life. No, just say no to Chinese dumplings, okay? Shit is nasty, man. Well, you know. All right, I got one person laughing. I did my job tonight, okay? You know, you get relaxed. I kind of been in a relationship for a long time with kids. You know how it is. You get a little bit comfortable. You get relaxed in your sex life. So, you know, you really look forward to having sex with yourself, really. You know, you look for those times when, you know, her and the kids getting ready to go to McDonald's. They're going to the drive-thru. You know which porn you're going to go to. You know you got 32 minutes. You put it in. You get to the 32-second mark. There she's doing her thing. You're doing your thing. Oh, shit, somebody's in the driveway. Let's get all this shit packed away. Then you get the one where they're like, oh, you know, like tonight, doing a comedy show. I said, what are you guys going to do? Oh, we're going to go see a movie. I'm like, a movie? Yes! Unlimited jack time. I can do it. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to go to the DVD. Let's get on the internet. Let's see what the fuck they nasty kind of shit they got out there to make me bust a nut. I get online. I'm tapping with my left hand, I'm jacking with my right hand, I'm doing my thing. Oh my God, and just about the point where I'm getting ready to bust a cap, they go to the dude's face and he's doing this shit the whole time I'm busting a nut. I'm like, what the fuck? I just busted a nut all over a dude's face, man. I mean, in that situation, what do you do? What do you do? Do you try to get it hard? Do you jack off again? Shit, man, I work out. I'll pull my fucking dick off. Fuck you thinking? So I had to quit doing that, but I had to figure out a way to spice up my sex life. You know, I'm not ready for Viagra yet, but I did find something that did work. I just invited over my sister's sister, our younger sister. So we all came over, we all had a few drinks. Everybody's looking at me like, damn, are you trying to fuck her sister? I said, spice up my sex life, not go to jail, okay? Okay, you know, she passes out on the couch. You, the old lady, retire to the bedroom. But as you're closing the door, you accidentally leave it open a crack. So now you come in there, she just thinks it's another night. Okay, honey, good night, going to bed. You're like, hell no. You're standing there, you got the underwear on with the elephant thing in the front. Like, oh shit, we're gonna get horny tonight. You know they got the door open, so you're like giving it the best from behind. You're looking at the door, just hoping just for 1 second that she's gonna walk by. She's not going to. Not that I would know. But it did happen. That's a true story, everybody. So if you're trying to spice up your sex life, have sex with her cuter sister in the other room. You will fuck like a fucking horse. You will fuck like a champion. It will be the best performance you ever put on in your whole entire life. I guarantee it. He's looking at me like, damn, I'm getting ready to go fuck somebody right now. You got me all excited and shit. Nigga got a heart on and shit. I'm watching the news today and also, who was the new spokesperson for black people? Dennis Rodman? I mean, where did they come up with this shit? You know, it's only white people picking who they're gonna interview black people. Like, yeah, let's get Dennis Rodman on TV. Let's interview him. Yeah, you're gonna have to come on to the abuse. Oh, making every black person look like an idiot. I'm like, who picks these people? You know, I'm watching TV. Hi, this is the Newlywed Game. I'm Sherry Shepherd. Bitch can't even say her fucking name and got a game show. Who the hell picks these people? You know, I'm watching, what was it, Kelly and Regis, and now with Michael Three-Hand? What the fuck, Michael Three-Hand and Sherry Shepherd? You can't even fucking talk. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna change the channel. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of seeing black folk up here being embarrassed, got a list. And what do? I go to my favorite show, Wendy Williams. Hi everybody, I'm Wendy Williams. I'm like, shit man, I give up. So I just quit watching TV whatsoever. Sunday comes around, you know, it's the playoff, everybody's going for their favorite team. And who the fuck comes up on the TV? Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, I mean for real, he's like, yeah, well, I like football, you like football. This guy is dressed like he just got back from fucking Mardi Gras. I'm like, thank God he's sitting down, because if you seen his fucking shoes, you would really be laughing. I mean, shit, seriously? Come on, man. Where do they find these people? Who was picking the spokespeople for black people? Because it sure the fuck ain't black people, I can tell you that. You know, then they come out with a guy like me, you know, the Judge Show, Judge Kevin Ross. Like, yeah, you know, you look like Judge Kevin Ross. I'm like, thanks. The only motherfucking sorry ass that managed to get his Judge Show canceled. Every other, you know, Judge Joe Brown is still out there giving manhood and manning up. You got Judge Alex, he just phoned it in. He don't give a fuck anymore. He quit caring like 2 or 3 years ago. And I gotta look like the motherfucker that got canceled. Thanks for that shit. It used to get me laid. I'm like, yeah, you look like A-Rod. I'm like, yeah, the motherfucker on steroids. I'm like, bitch, I'm over 40. This ain't steroids. This is low T therapy, bitch. Get it right. Say it right. Yeah, you know, and I'm going to Circle K. I'm coming over here. I'm trying to get an energy drink so I can have my energy drink up. And what do I see sitting on the counter? Chicken and waffle flavored potato chips. Are you serious? I mean, are they really targeting black people with potato chips now? And I want to get mad, you know, I want to get so angry, but what do? I'm an entrepreneur. I come up, I'm like, there's some money in this. There's money in this. You know what we're going to come up with next? Whiskey flavored Gatorade for Native American people. Shit's gonna sell, I'm telling you. Them motherfuckers will figure out a way to put alcohol in it though. You know, yeah, you're looking at the beef jerky, you're like, cat and dog flavored beef jerky for Asian people. Like, yeah, that shit would sell though, wouldn't it? It would sell. You're like, yeah, you thought about it. It ain't gonna work. It is gonna work. But what do you do for white people? I mean, they already got everything, so they don't need nothing, right? Well, I'm gonna leave you guys with this right here. We're talking to the gas man here. He's telling everybody how, you know, he had to go from Rice Krispies to Crispy Rice. Well, you know, as I said, I'm mulatto, you know, I kind of favor my white side, so I'm trying to get in touch with my black roots. So I quit eating Rice Krispies. I started eating Cocoa Krispies. But now my cereal, it doesn't go snap, crackle, pop. It goes snap, crackle, pop a cap in your ass. I'm Kirk Diesel, that's my time, everybody.
Okay, I'm the host, and I know I'm supposed to be diplomatic like a grade school teacher, and everybody tonight did a great job. But I think we're all in agreement. I have no idea what that was. Put your hands together, get that energy up, you guys. We're almost there. Down, down, Tommy Brown.
That's exactly why we're not contestants on Jeopardy, man. I swear to God. Got my own theme music, everybody. I thought that was pretty cute. Hey, how about another hand for our host? And an even bigger hand for the man who's putting this all together, Bobby Johnson over here. I tell you, this is the second time I'm doing this show because this room, I think, is a gold mine. Really, seriously. I like this room. You guys got to keep coming out to this, all right? Give yourselves a hand. I like the lady here. Give yourselves a hand. Must not have an exciting night tonight, unless something else is going to happen later. Yeah? I doubt it. Oh, he says he doubts it. Oh my goodness, I'm going to stay away from that. I'm downtown Tommy Brown. I want to thank Bobby again for giving me some time here because I came in from Tucson. I was down there on some business. But I'm originally from the Philadelphia area. Been out here for almost 8 years. And when I first moved out here, I moved to Scottsdale. And you know what Scottsdale is like. You don't see too much of this out there in Scottsdale. If you're a brother in Scottsdale, you're either an athlete, entertainer, or a suspect. But I would walk the streets of Old Town, and every once in a while you see somebody come up and say, "Hey Eunice, look, there's Denzel Washington!" Now it's my joke and I can look like anybody I want to, but why would you laugh at that? My goodness, I never got that reaction. And every once in a while we get this. Blanche, look, there's Jamie Foxx! She's laughing at that one too. My goodness. But I did get this one time. Nancy, look, there's Flavor Flav! Make sure that we get together at dinner. I need you at all my shows. All of them. Now I'm going to tell you something. We all know Flavor Flav. Everybody knows Flavor Flav to do with the big old clock, right? Yeah. But look, he did have that show. What was it called? Flavor of Love? Yeah. Had some very nice looking women on there. I mean, those women were so good looking they would have made my young son straight. She laughed at that one too. I am the father of a gay man. Give it up. Give it up. I actually have 4 sons, well, 3.5. My oldest son is a principal at a middle school. My second son, he works at a college, Alberta University back in Pennsylvania. My third son is a model in New York City, also is a waiter, and also plays semi-pro football. And my youngest son is a go-go boy, so I mean, that really rounds it out. You know? But everybody always comes up to me and says, how did you know your son was gay? Was he playing with dolls? I said, no, he was playing with boys. I mean, when you were young, who'd you play with? You play with boys or dolls, or what'd you do? G.I. Joe. We're on the same page because I'm the one that played with dolls. Seriously. I mean, I used to sneak into my sister's room and steal, you know, borrow her Barbie. And Ken, now y'all don't know Barbie like I do. She's a first-class hoe. And that whip-ass Ken, all he can do is stand by because when G.I. Joe and Stretch Armstrong got in the picture, I mean, Barbie was a freak. And let's not talk about My Little Pony. Yeah, but no, yes, 0.5 is gay. And he came out when he was 16. He came out when he was 16, and I did have to wrestle with this, and I'm glad to say that my son, well, 0.5, is a pitcher. He's a pitcher. And those of you that don't know in gay lingo, I'll just leave that alone. That's for another show. But I do love him, and I want to make sure that he knows that I have his back and not that other guy that he's been hanging around. We've come a long way. We have a black president. Okay, Obama, whether you like it or not, but it's true. It's 2 terms. Okay, hold your applause. I know it's Black History Month coming up. Thank you very much. But we still have some stereotypes out there, you know. A friend of mine who's Asian went to a wedding, and some lady came up to him and said, you know, my camera's not working, can you fix it? I said, I feel for you, brother, because I was in the grocery store the other day, some lady came up with 2 watermelons and asked me which one was the better value. And I don't even like watermelon. You know what I'm saying? We have any reality TV show fans out there? Clap, boo, whatever you want to do. Because I can't stand them, you know, because they're not true. Like Gary, are you going to be stuck on an island with 3 Victoria's Secret models? I wish. With a raging heart on, and they want you to satisfy it. Is that ever going to happen? Probably not. No. But that's the shit they put on TV. I want something that we can all relate to. How about this? I'm the producer. How about this? You have an unsuspecting white family in the middle of Harlem. Okay? Dad rolls down the window and says, hey, which one of you watermelon-eating, spear-chucking jugaboos want to show me how to get to the George Washington Bridge? Survivor. Urban idiot. Okay? Or on BET it would be called, oh no he didn't. Absolutely. I know I was put in here at the last minute. I'm gonna close with this, okay? How many times do we see our favorite performers get to the point where they can't do it anymore, but they still think that they can? Danielle, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I was talking with my girlfriend the other day, and we were talking about Beyonce, okay? Now, she's a hot potato today, you know? But supposing 20 years down the line, Beyonce's not the same Beyonce. Voice has changed, she gets a little wider, a little plumper, but she still thinks she can kick it, you know what I'm saying? But they put her on a TV show, one of them cooking shows, okay? And she wants to do something where she wants to highlight her red beet eggs, okay? Anybody here eat red beet eggs? You don't eat red beet eggs, okay? Anyway, they're made with beets. But she wants to use her own persona in putting this show together. So she may do something like bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum. Bring the beat in. Bum bum ba-dum, bum 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 bum. Okay, folks, we gonna make some red beet eggs today, and we gonna put them on the table. Jay-Z, keep the kids quiet back like that while I'm on the television. I remember me, Beyonce, tonight you can see me at the VFW. I'll be down there performing. But you want to make sure when you got your beats up here and you cut them up, you want to make sure that you are careful with the knife. Because the knife could cut you, because if you're there with the beats, all of a sudden you're cutting it, well, you cut it, better put a Band-Aid on it, I'm downtown Tommy Brown. I need to work on that joke. I wanted to give it to you tonight.
Sit up straight, swallow your drink, and get yourself prepared. Buckle up for safety, because here comes Sincere. Come on, baby.
That was the touch the chocolate to the end, spill mattress, repo traffic, just automatic, constant.
Nacho Mama, make some motherfucking noise, man. We gonna try this bullshit again. Y'all listen to this other bullshit all night. But the true motherfucker that hit the stage, so we gonna say it one more time. Nacho Mama, make some motherfucking noise, man. Oh my God, you got that shit on time, fine. After 6 months, you done finally got. See, that's why I love you sometimes. Cause you finally got this shit right. What's going on, y'all?
I know y'all done heard some motherfucking comedians tonight. I know it's been about 400 of us that done hit the stage. I know half of y'all damn near asleep, my bad. I know y'all was probably waiting on me to get up here earlier, but unfortunately, I had to let y'all weed through the bullshit before I actually hit the stage. And I know y'all done heard a whole lot of bullshit tonight. My bad again. It wasn't my fault. I just had to let them motherfuckers do what they do. And I had to laugh at some of it so they won't feel discouraged and not try to do this shit again. A lot of you motherfuckers that got their ass up here, they was performing in front of their grandmama and she had an epileptic and she was nodding off half the time when they was telling their shit. Yeah, you was good, baby. That was good. Give me another one. Yeah, that was another one, baby. That was a good one. That was a good one. That's gonna really make them laugh. Yeah, that's gonna really get them. Yeah, tell the next joke. Tell the next joke. I'm gonna understand that one. And she was going to sleep, but they thought the shit was really funny, but it really wasn't. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry y'all had to sit through that shit. But now y'all got some pure ignorance on stage tonight. So if y'all didn't laugh then, you damn sure gonna laugh now. Because if you don't laugh at my shit, I'm a flat out thug. I got thug homeboys. We'll have your car sitting on bricks. So if you don't laugh at my shit, it's okay. The bus is still running. So y'all motherfuckers can easily go out there and pay $250 for a transfer. It don't make me a bit of motherfucking difference. I don't give a shit. On everything. Let's go ahead and get this bullshit here started. I like to move furniture around when I'm getting on stage and shit. Make me feel like I'm a Mexican. Sometimes you gotta pay homage to the people that came before you. And that's what the fuck I do. I move my furniture around. I don't give a shit, I'm a big dude. I need all the motherfucking space I can get. All this fat needs all the space in the world. You seen when I was walking past y'all motherfuckers, I hollered, excuse me, every time I took a step. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Because all this motherfucking stomach, it's gonna knock your drinks out your hand. It ain't gonna knock your food down, because if your food fall, goddamn it, I'm in the matrix at that point. Excuse, oh, a chicken wing. I got it, Pimp. It ain't going nowhere. I got you. I got you, dog. That's that hot and spicy too. That's that hot and spicy. I like that shit. I like that shit. You got a couple more on there? Or you just got bones? Order another round. I'll come up and get something there and I'll knock the next one out and eat that shit. That's what the fuck I do. I don't give a shit. I'm on to it. Where my ladies at, man? I'm seeing a whole bunch of dudes out here. Where my ladies at, man? God damn, just that few, huh? You see what happened, Bobby, when we fuck up?
We wearing all the goddamn women out. Now these niggas trying to stand around and hear what I gotta say so they can go home and get some panties wet. Man, this nigga told me this joke, listen. He said if I say this, your jaw's gonna come off. Nah, nigga, these is mine. They only come off my woman. You kiss my ass. You ain't gonna steal my shit. I copyright all my shit. It's all copyright infringement. So if you steal my shit, you can have it. Don't think of my fat ass big, I'm gonna fight. I ain't gonna fight worth a damn. I know 911 too good. I ain't got time to sit up here and fight your ass, nigga. I call the police and press charges. I got a life to live at home. I ain't got time for that shit. Who remember the good fights though? Who remember when motherfuckers used to actually fight? No, I'm not talking about the jumping on shit. I'm talking about a one-on-one scrap when it took you about 10 minutes to throw that first punch. The whole time y'all just walking around in a circle. Y'all ain't even talking. Y'all just talking, no, y'all talking, but y'all ain't throwing damn punch. What you wanna do? Nah, what you wanna do? Nah, I'm saying, what you wanna do though? Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, get off me, get off me. Who remember that shit? Or that one that sit up there, hold on, I got another one for you. See, white folks, y'all ain't gonna get this because these is all ghetto games right here. Who remember this one right here? Baddest man touched my hand. Baddest man touched my hand. Remember that one? Y'all remember that one? I know y'all remember that shit. White folks, I got one for y'all. Red light, green light. I know y'all know about red light, green light, or Mother May I. We ain't play Mother May I, we play Nigga Please. Go in the house to clean up the kitchen, nigga please. Your mama said take out the trash, nigga please. I'm out here trying to play, the sun is still out, goddammit. I ain't gotta be in the house till the street lights come on. I know there's some niggas out there. I know y'all remember about the street lights coming on. Don't act like y'all don't know about the street lights coming on, motherfucker. Don't act like y'all don't know. It's a lot of us out here who done had to worry about the street lights coming on. You sitting up halfway goddamn down the block. You way down the street and you know motherfucking well you can see them bitches hitting from a mile away. But the minute you see them, that first light come on, okay, I got 5 minutes, I got 5 minutes, I got 5 minutes. Then while you playing, that son of a bitch come on where you at, you know it's time to start hauling. No bust some ass. Because by the time, if you make it in the house, if you make it to your house before the street light, if the street light come on in front of your house, your ass finna get towed up the minute you get to your house. Your mama and daddy finna beat the shit out you before you get inside good. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't know about that shit. The crowd that died and ain't none of y'all laughing. Ain't this about a bitch? This is some bullshit. Y'all laughed at that corny ass shit earlier, but y'all ain't gonna laugh at some real shit that come up stage? Bobby, what the hell going on? Did we lose the good crowd and now we stuck with the bullshit motherfuckers? Is that what it is? Cause that's what it seemed like to me. We done got stuck with all these bougie ass motherfuckers who were laughing at this shit that wasn't making no sense. So I went to the store the other day. I was trying to buy cheese, but they really didn't have cheese, so I bought milk. I wanted some eggs, but they didn't have any eggs, so I just bought some oil. My car broke down on me, but since my car broke down, I just took a cab. Y'all gonna laugh at that bullshit, but y'all ain't gonna laugh at nothing else. For real. Motherfucker sitting up here, you got Danielle talking about her period coming on, you got another motherfucker sitting up here talking about fucking in front of his sister who ain't no more than 5 years old. Oh, that shit is funny. But yet it's still when a real nigga get on stage and tell y'all some shit that y'all really know is real, y'all gonna like, this nigga ain't funny, worth a damn, I swear to God, nigga. We need to get this motherfucker who was talking that perverted shit back on stage. He was funny. I can see myself fucking in front of my 7-year-old sister and letting her hold the camcorder while I'm getting it in too. She recorded me while I'm doing the deep style. That's what he needs to get his ass off stage, cause I'm not even feeling this shit right here no motherfucking more. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all nasty motherfuckers. You in Tempe, so it ain't like you gonna see a whole lot of different shit. We at Nacho Mamas. This ain't the motherfucking, I'm sorry. We gotta come back again, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I love this place, you feel me? Y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass, goddamn. Shit, hey baby, how you doing? I saw them titties, I had to stop and say something. I love titties, I'm serious. I'm a baby, can you feed me? I can you make them baby lips look. Can you feed me? Just for a few minutes, you know, you ain't gotta fill me up. Just put a little bit in my stomach, that's all. Just let me know I've been breastfed one more time. I wasn't breastfed when I was a baby, so now that I'm getting older, I wanna see what it feels like. Let me stop playing for your dude, come out the bathroom and start peeing on me. Fellas, make some noise, cause that's all that's left up in this motherfucker down here. Come on, fellas. Okay, all right, good. So y'all gonna feel me when I sit up here and say this here. Have you ever sit up and held your piss so long that when you went to the bathroom to piss, you damn near fell asleep at the urinal? Like that motherfucker felt so good that you just wanted to get butt-ass naked while you standing there just... Oh, shit. And then by the time you got through, nigga, you were damn near naked. You got your pants down to your motherfucking ankles. And you walking out that bitch with that duck walk. What happened, nigga? I just took the best piss in the world. That's some of the best feelings in the world when you sit there and hold your piss to the last minute and then you pee. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, but just do like I do. You ever wake up in the middle of the night and got a piss and you don't want to break your sleep that good? And that shit just, that dream. When that dream, you sitting up here and you know in that dream, you fucking the finest woman in America. Some of us is Beyonce, some of us is Kim Kardashian, I understand. But you sitting up there and you fucking, but you got to piss so goddamn bad, but you don't want to wake up. Just do like I do. Piss on yourself. That's all, just piss on yourself. It feels good sometimes. It feels good, you'll feel that warm, tingling sensation all in the inside. It's just the best feeling in the fucking world. I'm telling the best jokes of my life and you motherfuckers acting like I ain't saying shit. This is a goddamn shame. I see why the goddamn comics that came up made they set 3 minutes long. Cause you motherfuckers is retarded. Y'all ain't laughing at a goddamn thing. This don't make nobody motherfucking sense. That's okay. I done already put that call out, so y'all go outside, don't worry. Your car's coming up missing. You can go ahead and dial 911 right motherfucking now, cause your car's is gone. Ain't no sense even looking out that phone. I done already had them bitches stolen, cause I knew y'all uppity motherfuckers. This is the wrong place to be uppity. Nacho mamas, we come out here to have fun. We come out here to tell jokes to y'all motherfuckers. Y'all that had the longest week in the goddamn world, and yet still you want to come up here and pay $5 and act like ain't shit we saying funny. So you gonna pay your $5 to sit up here, they're okay. They're no Kevin Hart or Kevin Bacon or anyone, but they're all right. Yes, it's fine, it's okay. I enjoyed myself, at least I had a few drinks. Y'all ain't shit. Half the comedians that wanted to get up here didn't get up here. Cause y'all motherfuckers want to act like they're all right. I enjoyed myself for what time it really was. The only guy that was funny was the one who was talking about his period and the other one that was talking about fucking in front of his 7-year-old sister. And to say the only reason that made him laugh was because, the only reason I found him to be funny was because he was talking about black people. He said Dennis Rodman was their new spokesperson. I believe that to be true. He was talking about Obama as well. I can't wait till his black ass get out of office anyway. I can't wait till this set is over. Nobody was really that funny. I could have saved my $5 and put it on scratch-offs that I wasn't going to win any fucking way. I used to put the $5 in my gas tank, but now gas is $5 a gallon. I'm so happy right now. I'm smiling in the inside.
Go ahead, bro. Oh, shit. Crazy, sister.
Motherfucking material we've been working on forever, and y'all motherfuckers wanna act like this shit we ain't funny. We done been here to Nacho Mamas just about every motherfucking Friday or Saturday, and we've been turning this bitch out. But tonight, y'all want to come out and act like we ain't funny? I'd have lost y'all goddamn mind. Paul, meet me outside. I got a couple of them. Your old lady work for a tow company. I got some red tape. We finna make a whole lot of red invalid parking spots out there. Somebody's shit finna get cooked. But on a serious note, y'all, seriously, on behalf of all the comedians that came up tonight, we really, truly want to thank y'all for coming out, man. Whether they left because they felt like we wasn't funny enough, you paid your money. So you got exactly what the fuck you deserve. You can't get good grown comedy in a town, man. You can go out and you can support celebrities. We can go out and we can support these celebrities, but support your homegrown comedy. We're comedians that come up here and we do this shit because we love this. And we love doing this for y'all. And we will continue to do it whether you laugh or motherfucking not. You ain't gonna stop this money that we're making. Now, we ain't making no money tonight, but that's not the point. My DJ Mellow B, he puts this show together every Tuesday and every other Friday night, and we come here to the Nacho Mamas in Tempe, Arizona on Saturday night so we can perform for you guys. So even if you think that we are not funny, if you're gonna pay your money to come and see us, you cut me off. Now y'all know I'm finna go off, right? You gave me the light, but I'm finna talk about your low budget ass. I ain't gonna start because I ain't gonna be working no more time soon. Y'all better leave me the fuck alone. But seriously, we come out here every night to put on what we love so much for all of you. For all of you who laugh, we thank y'all so much. For all of y'all who did laugh, we thank you for paying your money. Because guess what? At the end of the night, Nacho Mamas is still the place to be on Saturday nights. My name is Sincere. Thank y'all for your time.
Ready to turn it into black church, honey. I was like, man, he was letting y'all have it. See, next time when you come to a show, you might want to check to see if Sincere's on the bill or not. Because if you do, I told you, he's gonna let y'all have it. Sit up straight, he's gonna drop the knowledge. Do you guys enjoy Sincere? He is good. He's a funny guy. Sincere's the kind of guy you want to have on your team, because you're like, you don't want to mess with him. So we do thank all the comedians for coming out tonight. We thank all of you guys for being in the audience, and like Sincere said, for paying your $5. This is a work in progress. Everybody that comes up here on the stage is a work in progress, because trust me, one day you'll be turning on the TV and you'll be like, oh my God, that's so-and-so on the Late Show. I used to watch them at Nacho Mamas, because, you know, dreams do come true, and it does happen for some people. So never underestimate the power of some of these so-called weak jokes, because you never know, they can turn them into something special. So again, thank you guys for coming out to Nacho Mamas. We appreciate having the audience. You guys were great. Follow us on Facebook. Keep up with Bobby, because he's all over the valley doing shows. So if you can't make it here, maybe you can make it in the West Valley, or you can make it in the East Valley. We want to see you, because we really do appreciate you. So have a good night tonight, guys, and thanks again.
I'm on some G6 shit. I'm so fly, standing next to me, you might catch jet lag, bitch. WHY. This the airborne, I'm just that sick, yeah. Call me yeah, cause it's time to spin, huh? I'm a star like the rims. Just look at me and make a wish, bitch. I ain't a pimp, but my snakes bite the streets like track meet cleats peep. And my minks drag on the grounds like wedding gowns. Wow, y'all fucking still sport J's, how cute. My Jeremy Scotts look like Elroy's boots. And y'all ballin' ass niggas really claiming like y'all got loot. Yeah, Armani Army, Tailor-made, General in the three-piece black suit. Come on, man.
Get money like that, get money like that, get money like that, money like that, get money like